What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look. It looks like Oleksandr Usyk and Povetkin will be fighting May 18th in Chicago, Illinois. So that means it's looking like it's official that Usyk will be a heavyweight and his first fight will be against Povetkin. This is what I want to say about that. And I do not mind if you guys don't agree with me. It's great to disagree, okay? It's great. So comment below. Let me know if you disagree with me or agree with me. I believe that Usyk, as soon as he has his first fight in the heavyweight division, will be the most skillful heavyweight there is. He will become immediately the most skillful, talented heavyweight there is. Now, I didn't use the word best. The reason why I didn't use the word best is because you have to get enough victories. He needs some notches under his belt in a heavyweight division to be considered the best, okay? He'll have to beat an Anthony Joshua. He'll have to beat I don't know, an Ortiz or a Big Baby Miller or Wilder or Tyson Fury. He'll have to beat like a Dillian White, something like that. He'll need some good heavyweights under his belt to be considered the best. I said most skillful and most talented. I also didn't say that he would beat everybody in the heavyweight division. And this is what I mean by that. Let me use some examples. Tommy Hearns and Iran Barkley. Who's more skillful? Who's more talented? Tommy Hearns. But he couldn't get past Iran Barkley to save his life. Okay? Floyd Mayweather and Maidana. Floyd Mayweather eclipsed him when it comes to skill. But why was their first fight so close? Okay? So that's what I mean by he is the most talented. He will be the most skillful heavyweight, but that doesn't mean that he will beat everybody. But this is how I feel. This is the respect I have for Usyk. I think the fighter that would give him the most trouble would be Tyson Fury. I think Deontay Wilder, what he has is a puncher's chance, which is extremely significant. It reminds me of Wilder versus Tyson Fury, where in my opinion, Tyson Fury was definitely more skillful than Deontay Wilder, but his puncher's chance is so significant, and it showed itself in a fight. That Deontay Wilder made that a fight because you had to beware of his power, and you saw why, right? He almost knocked that man out in the 12th round. So with his punching power, he makes it difficult. But outside of that, Usyk will box Wilder's head off. As far as AJ, I think Usyk is too slick, too great of a fighter, feet-wise, hands, IQ. I think he'll be a bit much for AJ as far as skill. But the thing is, AJ is a big man on top of being a gold medalist. Okay, they both gold medalists, but AJ is a big man with some good punching power. I think that's a huge hill to climb. But if you look at that Joseph Parker fight, and Joseph Parker being a smaller man, but the skill Joseph Parker had, it went the decision. And Anthony Joshua did not look that comfortable against Joseph Parker, making that fight a snooze fest. I think Usyk will pose that type of issue for Anthony Joshua, but he's far more skillful than Joseph Parker. So, you know, kind of think about what I'm saying. Without being biased, kind of look at what I'm saying. I think Usyk gives AJ a lot of issues with AJ being so stiff, okay? Now, I think as of right now, Tyson Fury is the most skillful heavyweight in the division. I do. Now, did he beat Deontay Wilder? Some people may feel that way, but officially, it was a draw. Would he beat AJ? That's a good fight. I don't know, okay? Though I think he's the most skillful doesn't mean that I think he'll beat everybody. But I think Tyson Fury, with him being 6'9" and his high IQ and his skill level, I think he gives Usyk the most trouble in the heavyweight division. Usyk said that he wants Anthony Joshua as soon as possible. We need to see how Usyk looks against Povetkin. If he looks great against Povetkin, and here's the thing, this is what I want to say. When it comes to the heavyweight division, I think heavyweights are too big now to be great fighters. I think they don't move well enough. If you look at that Hammer and that old Ortiz fight, that's just another example. Ortiz is considered one of the better heavyweights out there. Look at that Stavern and Joe Joyce fight. It's just two big guys who's very stationary. Really, if you look at back in the day with Jersey Joe Walcott and you know, Joe Louis and Rocky Marciano, the way those guys moved. If you look at Holyfield, those guys, if you look at, you know, all those guys, man, how they move, Cleveland Williams and Muhammad Ali for sure. If you look at those guys, Ken Norton, they moved far better, but they were really cruiserweights. Okay, but if you think about who will win between those guys and these big guys today, the weight isn't going to make that much of a difference. It's the skill level. So I think Usyk will be make heavyweight easily. I think if he's anywhere like 205, 210 or something like that, he's a problem for anybody. So let's see how he looks against Povetkin. If he looks like he looked anything like he looked in as a cruiserweight, I think immediately Usyk is the most talented heavyweight in the division, and I don't know who will win between Usyk and AJ, Usyk and Deontay Wilder, Usyk and Tyson Fury. He's right there in the conversation immediately. So let me know what you think. Do you think that he'll be immediately in the conversation? Do you think he'll be the most skillful heavyweight in the division? And thank you guys for coming out and showing up. I mean, I got a lot of views. I got a lot of people there last night at the Bones Jones fight. It was an amazing night. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. And ShowBizz the dope. That's how I feel, man. I'm out.